Dragons are 1-1.
Yes. Go, Andy.
All right, welcome to Argos High School. Beautiful evening here tonight in Argos, Indiana at Phil Waybright Gymnasium. We are here to watch the season home opener for the Lady Dragons as they take on the Triton Lady Trojans tonight here at the big city of Argos. So joined here with myself, Andy Stone, and Phil Dean. He's helping us out producing. Steve Stricker has stepped aside and going to work the camera for tonight. And we are going live stream straight to beautiful Argos, Indiana. I tell you what, they kind of sprung on the fact that we were starting when I wasn't even ready, as you can tell by my stammering and stuttering. But so tonight, Lady Dragons coming off a loss at South Bend. And so their season is 1-1, going up against the Lady Trojans. I do not know their exact record, but I think they are also 1-1. Had a tough game over at John Glenn where they came up a little short. So we want to thank everybody for joining us here on RTC4. And, well, that's got a couple of sponsors. We're going to run out real quick, and I'm getting some stats around to try to get this ball rolling. We want to thank United Rentals up there in South Bend. Coach Dewar, the Dragons' new varsity girls basketball coach, Dan Dewar. His first time here playing as a coach for at Phil Waybright Gymnasium. And so I asked him for a pre-game quote, and all he said is, if you're not excited to come into a place like this where the Lady Dragons are battling the Lady Trojans, you're not a basketball fan. And I don't think he could have said it much better. You know, it's just the way it goes. It's a big game, rivalry game for the Lady Dragons in basketball. It's two small schools, both full of pride, tons of effort, tons of hustle. So we're going to also thank here some local businesses supporting us, CNS Outdoors Equipment and Argos Do It Best here in Argos, Indiana. So looks like Phil and Steve are working on a few things still here on the computer. All right, so we want to let everyone know they can chime in on our live stream and send us a shout out, and we will hook them up and give them a shout out. We want to say hello to all of our sophomores, freshmen, juniors, seniors off at school as they are watching the game tonight. And I think little Dean there, Katie down there watching most likely. And Macy, if she's not in practice, she'll probably be watching from trying. So she's coming back. So, you know, it's a big game. Everybody likes to tune in. We want to welcome all the fans tonight from both sides of, well, Central and Eastern Marshall County, I guess, where Triton and Bourbon land is. So, all right. Well, Phil, what do you think? What are you looking forward for this first game?
I'm just kind of it's my first game for the season totally. I haven't even made any away games. With Caitlin graduating last year and going down to school, it's I've been needing some reminders that, hey, there's a game tonight.
Yeah, Kate is here obviously always in the cheerleader form from last season. She really liked that and put up a fight with the old cheerleaders for a few years, didn't she? 3 out of the 4 or 4 out of the 4?
She went 3 out of the 4.
3 out of the 4. The first year she was actually a basketball player and said,
Yep.
You know what, this isn't my cup of tea. So, well, that's not us. And somebody's squeaking on the microphone. We're going to go ahead and blame that on Brandon Schaefer down there. He's the one that picked it up and obviously put it down quite quick. So, all right. RTC 4 TV. Well, the big news for the Lady Dragons, Morgan Dunlap will be back tonight. Her first game of the season. She's been out with an arm injury that came in the regional final game for the soccer program and she has been unable to play because we called her Robo Arm, and she had a huge arm brace with metal brackets and so on and so forth. So she was not allowed to play for the first couple games, but she got a new brace and so she's okay. So she got her new arm brace, and they're going to allow her to play because it's got plastic and Velcro and stuff. So we're going to go play a little intro, meet the Argos Lady Dragons, and we're going to run through that player list right now for you.
Shandell Parker, number 32, senior, forward.
Kaylee Carlton, number 50, senior, forward.
Cagney Hoffman, number 20, junior, guard.
More time.
Macy Morris, number 42, junior, forward.
Ashley Barlow, 44, sophomore, center.
Go.
Emma Swathwood, number 30, sophomore, guard. Sydney Shepard, number 12, sophomore, guard.
Go.
Maddie Vanderweel, number 22, sophomore, forward.
Madison Vargas, number 14, sophomore, guard.
Lizzie Edmonds, number 40, freshman, center.
Okay.
All right, and we're back. A little preview of the girls. Only one missing was actually Morgan Dunlap. She was out of town for an FFA event down in Indianapolis. So we're going to do her player intro type deal there this week, so she'll be on from every other game. But, yeah, it's kind of a nice new little feature we've added on now that Steve Stricker is the head of everything here with this program and multiple schools. They have increased the size of their coverage. You can't say enough about what RTC4 has done for local sports. They have doubled in size, and they've gone from Argos, Rochester, Caston, Tippy Valley, and they have added Winnemac, Pioneer, North Miami, and Culver High School. So it's been a great thing for a lot of local programs. They're looking to expand, and you know, we're excited to help them grow, and we're excited for everyone watching. And if you feel like helping out and wanting a sponsor and getting an ad, they're going to do full-length commercials and so on and so forth. But if you want to help out, we're always welcoming new sponsorship. So we got 1 minute. Steve's looking at us. So we're going to do starting lineups. Steve's looking at us. We got a call there for EMS side. Luckily it wasn't fire, so Phil and I can stay because we are members of the fire department. So we're going to play the national anthem, and then we're going to go back to the starting lineups. All right, and we're back. A very nice rendition of the national anthem. And for the Lady Trojans. Number 4, Jayla Faulkner. Number 14, Whitney Miller. Number 22, Emma Helper. Number 32, Lexi Hostretter. And number 40, Chelsea Johnson. And for your Argos Lady Dragons, number 20, Cagney Hoffman. Number 22, Maddie Vanderweel. Number 34, Morgan Dunlap. Number 40, Elizabeth Edmonds. And your final starter, senior number 50, Kaylee Carlton. That's what I was talking about. All right. Getting ready for tip-off. Edmonds versus Johnson. Big girl versus big girl going at it. Number 40 versus number 40. All right. Freshman versus senior. And Edmonds going to have a good long workout with her this time in this game. It's up and it's missed, tipped, and it's loose. And there comes Dragons. Dunlap not wasting any time. Kicks it over to Hoffman. Hoffman fakes, drives, kicks it back. Dunlap for 3, and it's off the mark. Triton has it, kicks it out, and here they come. Kicks it over in the corner. Long 3, quick, no good. Rebound, Vanderweel. Kicks it, puts it over to Dunlap. Dunlap comes down the court. Out of bounds, and it's going to be Dragons ball. Miller tips it out. Vanderweel. Hoffman way out high. 3-2 zone. Dunlap. Kicks it caddy corner. Hoffman fakes down to Edmonds. And Vanderweel puts it up, and it's no good. Stolen. Dunlap fouled. She's shooting 2. And the Dragons take the lead with Dunlap's good with her first free throw of the season. Puts it up and good. Nothing but net. Smooth sailing for Dunlap. Here comes the Dragons on a press. They kick it out. Looks like they might have it broke. Kicks it back around. Looks, fakes. Vanderweel all over, breaks it loose. They pick it up. Here comes the Trojans. Kicks it over. Miller. Looks. Kicks it down. Helper. Dragons, tough defense. Vanderweel's on her. Faulkner. Kicks it to Miller. Miller drives. Throws it up. No good. Rebound. Hoffman, the tallest player on the pitch. Oh, wait. Sorry. Hoffman with a blistering 5-2. Vanderweel fakes, and they're going to call a travel. Miller. Cousins to the great Shanna Miller from Argos that ended up moving to Bar Reeve. Tremendous player. Ball's loose. Dunlap comes away with it. Jump ball. And that's the scrappy tenacity that we've been wanting to see this year. Taking over for crazy Abby Manikowski.
And I think that Miller, this is her first
big game back. Yeah, from the knee surgery. She had a big surgery last year.
And if I remember correctly, it was against Argos last year.
It was not good, yeah. She was hurting. Dragons patient. Vanderbilt takes the dribble in. Carlton looks, drives in, got 2 on her. Means somebody's open. Dunlap fakes. Drives, loses. And it's turnover. Edmonds turns. Tall arms in position. Faulkner. It's tipped by Edmonds, a steal, and recovered by Triton. And she's going to get called timeout. And coach is not liking the pressure. Dragons up 2-0 at the end of, 5 minutes, 35 seconds left in the first. All right. Gotta like what we see so far.
Hi, folks. Scott Sager with you here, RTC TV. For today, we're up at Oliver Ford in Marshall County here in Plymouth. I've got Steve Kaiser with me, and we're here to talk about the Marshall County Coats Drive. It's got a special name, right, or is that the name?
Well, a little excerpt from Oliver Ford with the warm-up Marshall County Coat Drive. Tipped by Dunlap, but Miller brings it down. Carlton knocks it loose. Miller fakes, draws, throws it back. Maddie Vanderbilt gets fouled. And the players are on the ground, and that's what you want to see. Everybody hustling. Dunlap, Hoffman. Carlton takes a dribble, looks, kicks it back over to Hoffman. She wants Vanderweel out. Helping that, looks, has time. Hoffman wide open for 3. It looks good, and it's just off the mark. Edmonds can't get to it. It's going to stay. Went off of blue. Lady Trojans. Edmonds puts it up, and it's good. Nice little play out of the Dragons on the inbounds, and here comes the pressure. Edmonds. Miller back crossed. Vanderbilt doesn't help her turn. Edmonds tips it. Ooh, and there's a tip out of bounds by Hoffman. And this is a new thing for the Lady Dragons, and it's definitely new for Triton to see this out of the Lady Dragons. Kicks it up, dribbles through, puts it up, and misses, and rebound goes to Hoffman. Kicks it over to Dunlap. Here comes Dunlap across the timeline. Looks. Caddy corner. Edmonds puts it up, and he just misses. Vanderweel chases. Edmonds cuts her off. Hoffman just about gets to it. And you can see the pressure. Just about another turnover. Will Miller kicks it back. And there's a steal by Vanderweel. She's going the length of the court. Can she put it in? And she just misses. And she gets back down. Here comes shot up, and it's in. Faulkner puts it in. And that could have been a good opportunity for the Dragons to go up by 6. Vanderbilt fakes, and she's going to be called for a travel again. That's 2. And that's going to be a break. Vanderbilt's tired. Gets a little break. Here comes Barlow, Shepard, and Swarthwood. And you can tell coach is not going to mind subbing bodies in and out with that hard work and high pressure that they've been playing with so far.
Which is something that we are not used to.
No.
We've been saying for years on that they got to press the whole time.
Yeah. 2. Yeah, she's excited. Number 32. Yep. Host drawer. Well, yeah. Stolen. Loose. Stolen by Edmonds. Back over to Hoffman. Shepard. Hoffman. 4 up for both squads. Here it is. Swarthwood fakes. Shepard takes a shift over. Hoffman's open. Brings it out. Sets it up. Shepard. Caddy corner, and it's thrown away. Whit Miller gets it. Here comes Faulkner. Takes a 3, and it's no good. Shepard with the rebound. Shepard's not waiting. Well, they need to put it in, try to get some people in foul trouble. Let's see what they do. Hoffman, way out, shifts people over. Swarthwood has it, kicks it over. Top of the key, gets it to Edmonds. Edmonds turns, shoots, and rolls out. Rebound, Johnson, and Edmond gets their hands in it and creates a jump ball. If nothing else, it's switch possession. Takes away a possession arrow from them. Dunlap's going to come back in. Hoffman's on there. Groves. Miller. Shepard's on Miller. Miller tries it, throws it over. Swarthwood with the steal to loose ball, and there's going to be a foul on Faulkner from behind. Good work from Swarthwood to step in front and cut that off. Dunlap. Carlton. Vanderweel. Out comes Edmonds. Hoffman and Shepard. Well, I tell you what, 6 subs in the first quarter. That is something we're not used to. Totally different, but that's great. That's what you want to see. New program. Different items, different things. Swarthwood to Dunlap. Dunlap breaks in, kicks it over to Vanderweel. Vanderweel throws it in, and it gets blocked. Stolen. Here comes Triton. Faulkner has it. Kicks it over. Groves tries a 3, and it's no good. Rebound goes to Swarthwood. Kicks it up. Dunlap has it. Shot's blocked. Oh, and they're going to call a foul on her. Johnson. Dunlap shooting 2. 2 for 2 on the first round. Let's see what she can do here. And that's Johnson's second already, and that's a good sign for the Lady Dragons. Anytime you get 2 fouls in the first quarter, that's a good sign for the big player. And Dunlap puts hers in. And 4 for 4 from free throw line. Ball's loose. It's going to be Triton's ball, running the clock down. Good defensive pressure out of the Lady Dragons. Dunlap's on her. Caddy corner is stolen by Vanderweel. Vanderweel looks, going to dribble down and turns it over. Faulkner. Can Carlton beat her? Faulkner goes up on the ground. Carlton covering Johnson down at the post. Shot. And no good. Rebound goes to Vanderweel. 6 seconds. 5, 3, 2. And oh my word, she's not called for the foul. And oh boy, that should have been 2 shots for Kaylee Carlton. But that's Dragons come in at the end of the first quarter up 6-4. We're going to go to a quick commercial break.
There's been a lot of talk lately about net neutrality. At RTC, our customers receive the full and open internet and nothing less. We are not the gatekeeper, toll operator, or curator. A free and open internet has been the single biggest driver of innovation over the last generation, and we want that engine of innovation to live on in our customers. If you ever have a question about your internet service, give RTC a call. We are here for you.
All right, we're here. Dragons up 6-4 at the end of the first. Dragons have got one foul so far, 4 on Triton. And I think a big part of it is because they were not comfortable with the pressure that the Lady Dragons were giving them at the beginning. Ball's in. Swathwood kicks it out to Vanderwill. Gives it over. Dunlap for 3, 2, 3, no good. And there's Kaylee Carlton with the foul. They barely give her that foul, and she was mauled at the end of the first quarter with her shot. Carlton with the foul. And that's her second. So both big girls there, Carlton and Johnson for Triton. Fouls, and Swathwood just gets a foul there. Oh, Swathwood just about steals it. She can't dribble. Oh. Well, when she got that ball picked up that was knocked away, she put one dribble down and then stood up. That should have been a double dribble. Miller with a good bucket, tie ball game. Vanderwill. Fakes, dribbles, splits them. Loose, and there's a foul. And it's, oh, they call it travel. Jeez, oh, Pete. Well, yeah, I thought you had to have possession of the ball to travel. She didn't pick it up because she was getting fouled. Swathwood out, Edmonds in. Dunlap goes, Faulkner. And Dunlap takes it all the way at the end and strips her before she can throw it up and to the basket. Hoffman back in. And out comes Barlow. Ball's into Miller. Kicks it in the corner. Groves. Dunlap, and it's stolen by Vanderwill. Tips it. Dunlap comes away with it. Hoffman in the corner, and she doesn't get it. 6-all. Here we go. Both teams really just feeling each other out, to be honest. Throws out. Can she case it down? Oof. Miller steps on line. Dragons ball. Miller, you can tell, I mean, she's very tenacious, very good player, but she's, you can tell she's about a half step slower from her surgery. Dunlap wants Vanderwill to go away from her. There you go. Hoffman leaves the space. Vanderwill looks. Edmonds fakes and travels. Yep, freshman. And it's a lot of pressure. This is a big game already. Ooh, Wow. I tell you what. Golly. 4 fouls this quarter for the Lady Dragons. None on Triton. 2 minutes in, 4 fouls. We had 1 foul the entire first quarter. So, I tell you what. Hoffman on Faulkner. Carrying the ball. Vanderweel takes it away. What a play from Vanderweel. Kicks it over to Hoffman, and here comes the Lady Dragons. Across the timeline comes Hoffman. Carlton, back out. Hoffman, Vanderweel. Says Edmonds. Dunlap for an easy shot, and it's good. 3-pointer for Dunlap. Great ball work from the Lady Dragons. Just good fast movement of the ball. Travel, you betcha, calls it. Johnson, and it's just serious pressure from the Lady Dragons is causing these turnovers, and you gotta like it. 2 small schools, both with equal amount of talent, tons of heart between both programs. Hoffman, caddy corner, Vanderweel, loose, Miller comes away with it. Not the type of pass the Dragons want to give. Miller throws it in, and it's a good bucket from her. Dragons up by 1, 5 minutes left in the second. Edmonds, and that's off the mark. Oh, she got to be in moving. Touch foul. Jeez, oh, Pete. That is so soft. So weak. Full timeout. We're going to take a quick break.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, we're back. Timeout, full timeout by the Lady Trojans. Dragons lead 9-8. We knew it was going to be a big defensive battle here. And, well, neither team in double digits kind of tells you we were 100% correct with that. So, big news or big storyline so far is 2 fouls for Johnson for the Lady Trojans, the big girl, and then 2 fouls for Carlton from the Lady Dragons. Full court pressure, and it's tipped off of Edmonds out of bounds, and that's good pressure. And there, Faulkner's going to deal with that. Shandell Parker, oh my word. Throws it up, and it goes in, and Dragons got to do better defensively on that. Now they said it was a tip that prevented the double dribble. Shandell Parker for the Lady Dragons checks in. Keeps it in. Faulkner gets it, and here comes a layup, and it's good. That quick. Dragons down by 3. Edmonds. Stuffed. Miller over to Faulkner. Crowd trying to help him out. Faulkner looks. Well, 34 for Trojans. Takes a long 3, and it's out. Rebound, Hoffman. Yeah, it's been a foul for everything else. Kicks it over. Dunlap, Hoffman. I don't know who 34 is. I don't have a 34. Let me see. Is that 32? Must be 32. Maybe my eyes are pointing. No, 34. There's no 34 on varsity or JV for the Triton Trojans, so I can't give her any credit. Off on her foot. Dragons ball. Another turnover. Yeah, I don't know who that would be. Maybe I can ask somebody at halftime. Can't give her any credit for her play at the moment. Edmonds turns, kicks it down to Carlton. Dunlap was wide open, kicks it out to Hoffman instead. Parker loses it. And stolen by Hoffman. Turns around, sets it up. Smart play. That's the difference between a freshman and a junior. Her freshman year, she would have taken it in, tried to take it in. This time she turns out and gets numbers. Overhead pass is not working. Hoffman. Parker gets a blocking foul on Miller, and that's her second. No, well, I guess it's, well, let's see if it's her second. I think it is. That's her first. Hoffman looks, kicks it in. Carlton out on Triton. Ball's in. Dunlap puts it up and it's off the back. No good. Dunlap gets it back, lays it up, no good. Rebound, Johnson. Not the kind of shot she wants. Kicks it out. Mystery player puts it over to Miller. Hoffman tips it from Faulkner. Faulkner goes to the basket, kicks it into Johnson. Johnson battles, and they're going to call a foul on Edmonds, and that's 2 on her. Johnson at the line. No good. And the second one's better. Hoffman looks. Vanderwill, top of the key. Dunlap drives in, takes a little jumper, puts it in for 2, even though she was hit. No foul call, but she gets the bucket anyways. Faulkner, she carries the ball out on Argos. Faulkner comes out, number 10, it should be Groves, yes. I think the coach Dewar's chewing in the official's ear, letting them know that Faulkner's carrying it every time she gets it. Miller has it way out high. Kicks it over. Mystery player. Hope to get her name by halftime. Gets it over back to Miller. Miller cuts across, drives, kicks back out. Groves looks. Jumper. No good. Gets a rebound. Jumper. And it's good. Groves with the bucket. Dragons down by 4. Kayla Carlton. Hoffman looks. Edmonds gives it to Carlton. Carlton shot and misses. Cheezo Pete. Kicks it. Miller. Johnson kicks it over, broken up, stolen by Hoffman. Yeah. Hoffman has it. Top of the key. Sets it up. Dunlap fakes. Caddy corner. Looks. Timeout. Ask her 34's name. All right, we're going to commercial break.
First Federal Savings Bank has provided mortgage loans for over 50 years.
We're now offering commercial loans to support our local businesses.
We offer business loans for real estate, equipment, lines of credit, and investments. We also offer Simply Free business checking for all your banking needs.
Contact Lindy Breeden, our business lending expert, to take the worry out of your business banking.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
All right. All right. Well, we've got an answer. Taryn Yates, number 34. Sorry, she was number 4 on the JV. And no number for the varsity, no number 34 on either side. So we got a name to go with the face, and the number 34 is Taryn Yates. So happy to have that information. All right, Vanderbilt has it. Turns, Dunlap, fakes. Back over to Vanderbilt, wide open, puts it up, and it's just off the mark. Rebound goes to Miller. Dunlap gives her a little nudge, lets her know she's there. There's a shot, and it's off the mark, and Dunlap has it. And a heave-ho, no good. So that's the end of the half. Dragons down 11-15, and we're going to do some stats, and we'll come back after these messages.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, we're back. We're going to do a little quick preview and a little 3-minute segment from Oliver Ford there in Plymouth, Indiana, where we're running a program called Warm Up Marshall County. We're going to give you a quick excerpt of the interview that we had today about collecting coats for the needy here in Marshall County.
Hi, folks. Scott Sager with you here, RTC TV. For today, we're up at Oliver Ford in Marshall County here in Plymouth. I've got Steve Kaiser with me, and we're here to talk about the Marshall County Coats Drive. It's got a special name, right, or is that the name?
Yeah, Warm Up Marshall County.
Warm Up Marshall County. See, a good name there. Well, Steve, you've been involved in this as well as Jennifer and the other folks here at Oliver Ford. It's one of your big give-backs, if you will, as a corporate citizen every year.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's our 20th year, believe it or not. 20 years.
20 years of doing
this year we should hope to surpass maybe 15,000 coats. So it's quite a big accomplishment for the community, but it's all based on everybody's support.
Yeah.
I mean, the community, the people, individuals. Jack Oliver's been there. We have many corporate sponsors, Beacon Credit Union, Louis Plumley, DDS, WTCA, Pilot News. Everybody's come behind us, and this year we have a little shortcoming.
Okay.
We had a vendor in the past that was able to supply us with funds to almost purchase 200 brand new coats for kids.
Okay.
This year that hasn't happened. We lost that sponsorship, so we're trying to see if we can find some community support as far as maybe cash or new coat sponsorships.
Yeah. Well, this is a great coat drive. Again, it's been going on for 20 years. Now, let's get some specifics here. Is this a coat drive that Do you want gently new or gently used, or do you want only new?
Absolutely. Gently used, clean coats is fine,
clean.
adults and children. There's always seems to be a little bit higher demand for children coats. But gently used, and if it's a coat that needs dry cleaning, Exterior Cleaners here in Plymouth have volunteered this year to dry clean a coat for a $4 donation.
No kidding.
I mean, that's pretty cheap for
That's
a nice, nice weighted leather jacket. Yeah.
No, that's a great deal. And again, this is all about community coming together, folks. It's not just Oliver Ford.
No, it's not.
You're kind of leading the way here, getting the promo going. You're a place where folks can drop stuff off. But this is all about the community of Marshall County and everybody in the area and taking care of our own, right?
That's absolutely right. And like I say, this year with that low shortcoming of those kid coats, right now we only have the funds probably to maybe purchase 40 or 50.
Okay.
And in the past 3 years, we've purchased 200 brand new kid coats. So I'd hate to see those kids go without because there's a big need in Marshall County in the area, that's for sure.
Absolutely. So, hey, I've just seen this. I want to make a donation of a coat, or I want to make a contribution of cash to help buy some coats. Where do I go? Where do I need to bring the coat? Where do I need to send the check?
You can bring the check here to Oliver Ford, and in the memo put coat drive or warm up Marshall County. You can also drop up coats at WTCA, the Pilot News, Beacon Credit Union, and also Oliver Ford. So any gently, lightly used coats that are clean, bring them here. We'll distribute them here. And any cash donations, please, if you've got the means to it, come out and write us a check, and so we make sure we don't let those kids down.
Absolutely. And it's not just the big donations, folks. They'll take the $20 checks. They'll take the $5 cash donation. It all helps to warm Marshall County, right?
That's right.
And
That's right.
it's a great thing. Again, Steve Kaiser here with the Oliver Ford Group and everybody here just doing great things. This was, again, being from Fulton County. This is the first year I had heard of this drive. What a phenomenal thing you guys have been doing up here. I'm sure it's going to continue into the future, but we need your help this year in particular because of a little shortcoming by the loss of a sponsor who we hope to bring a sponsor back on in the future.
Yes.
We understand how the economies ebb and flow and cash flows and whatnot. So, again, bring your check, bring your gently used coat, clean, up here to Oliver Ford here in Plymouth, Beacon Credit Union, some of the other places that have been named. This is a great opportunity for you to help. And as you said, it's kind of the two extremes. It's the kids and it's the elderly, and somewhere in between is usually taken care of fairly well. But we want those kids' coats. You know that you got them. You know they're sitting in a tote somewhere downstairs, all
Closet's full.
tucked away. Exactly.
Trying to move those hangers over for years and keep pulling a coat out.
Yeah, exactly. And with kids, they grow. I've got teenagers now. They don't fit in that little coat anymore, do they?
They don't.
So you've got them in the closets. Let's bring them up here. Let's make sure that we keep all the kids warm this winter.
That's right.
Okay.
We're going to collect coats again to the 14th of November. We're also going to hand the coats out on the 17th of November, the weekend before Thanksgiving, from 10 to 12 at the Armory. Also on Sunday, the 18th, from 12 to 2 at the Armory. So please bring your support, your money if it's possible, your coats, and please make sure you show up Saturday because that's a big day, the first day, and I want to make sure everybody gets a good choice of a coat. Bring your kids.
Bring your kids. Absolutely. Well, thank you again, my friend. Thanks for everybody at Oliver Ford for what they're doing up here, and everybody up here in Marshall County just taking care of our own, and I love that. The more you guys see me, the more you'll know I'm a big community guy, and we take care of ourselves. So, well, folks, we want to thank everybody again here at Oliver Ford, and we want to invite you again to please bring your coats, bring your cash contributions up here to Oliver Ford, whatever we can do to make this the best event it can be here in 2018. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time here on RTC TV4.
First Federal Savings Bank has provided mortgage loans for over 50 years.
We're now offering commercial loans to support our local businesses.
We offer business loans for real estate, equipment, lines of credit, and investments. We also offer simply free business checking for all your banking needs.
Contact Lindy Breeden, our business lending expert, to take the worry out of your business banking.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
They only scored 15. Here we go. Live at not Eugene Snyder Field. It's Phil Waybright Gymnasium here in a beautiful Argos, Indiana. I want to welcome everyone back. Lady Dragons trail the Lady Trojans 15-11. Let's go over to scoring. For the Lady Trojans, Johnson with 1, Hostrauer with 1, or 2, sorry. Groves with 2. Miller and Faulkner both with 6. For the Lady Dragons, Lizzie Edmonds with 2, and Morgan Dunlap with 9. That's it, 11-15. Neither team, obviously not high scoring. It's a defensive battle. Turnovers, I couldn't keep up with turnovers. Sorry about my luck. There's just too many that fast. And I think it was 6 fouls for the Lady Dragons and 5 for the Lady Trojans. Yeah, that's what I got. Not much for stats. Well, you know, we don't have the best color commentary for nothing, right, Phil? He's over here nodding his head. He didn't even want to say anything. Hey, we do want to thank Argos, Do It Best Hardware, and CNS Outdoors here in Argos, both great family businesses here in town, sponsoring us, helping us out here with the program. And then our Coach Dewar, who works at United Rentals in South Bend for all your construction equipment and rental needs. So we want to thank them for helping us out. We got about 50 seconds here before second half kicks off. And probably be, well, it should be a Lady Dragons ball. But a couple fouls, kind of sketchy, a couple turnovers here and there, and just how it goes. The Lady Dragons had their opportunities, and Triton could be up big time, but Lady Dragons defense has held them very, very tightly. Anytime you can hold Miller and Johnson and them under double digits in the first half of any game is a good, hard defensive battle. Great players over there from the Lady Trojans. And Morgan Dunlap coming off. Her arm still hurt. She's still got a big old brace. Her first game in, but she's instantly got 9 points and doing very well. And Hoffman needs to get some shooting in. I want her to fire the ball. She's got good arm, good sight. She just hasn't pulled the trigger yet this evening. So it'll be Lady Dragons ball, just like I figured. And Hoffman's in on the far side, and she throws it in the Dunlap. Coming across timeline, a 3-2 zone. Edmonds rotates through, asks for the ball, gets it, fakes, turns, and it's good. And that's a great way for the Dragons to start with Edmonds with 2. Pressure, and it's out of bounds, and it's going to be Triton's ball. Brings it in. Faulkner has it. Kicks it down low. Johnson. Ball's just about stolen. Kicks it back over the top of the key to Faulkner. Faulkner drives through. Can't get it through, and Hoffman with the jump ball, and it's going to be Triton's. Good hands by Hoffman. Man, she has had some quick hands this evening. Caused some havoc for the Lady Trojans. All right. Kicks it over. Miller comes crossover around Vanderwill. Edmonds shuts her off. Groves, Faulkner. Travels. Great defense from the Lady Dragons. Dunlap comes in. Kicks it over to Hoffman. Edmonds goes in. Looks, fakes, gets it over. Carlton. Hoffman in the corner. Gives it to Edmonds. Edmonds. Backdoor cut. Vanderwill puts it up for 2, and it's good. What a play from the Lady Dragons. And it's that quick, and we're tied. Here comes the pressure out of the Lady Dragons. Kicks it over to Johnson. Johnson tries to go catty corner. Kaylee Carlton tips it, but the Lady Trojans picks it back up. Faulkner. Ooh, Faulkner just about travels. Passes into Johnson. Edmonds, and it's good, and it's going to be her third, and she's going to the line for 1. Well, 4 straight points for the Dragons, and the Lady Trojans answered. Free throws up, and it gets the roll. Well, Johnson gets involved at the perfect time for the Lady Trojans. Hoffman. Dunlap. Carlton turns, goes, and just misses. Johnson with the rebound. Rolled in and out. Great positioning. Faulkner kicks it over. Back out. Here comes Johnson. Kicks it out to Miller. Kicks it over. 2. No good. Out of bounds. Dragons ball. And here comes Barlow in for Edmonds. Edmonds on 3. Good sub from Coach. Coach Dewar has to pull Edmonds for a minute. Freshman doing very well against the senior. Hoffman has it. Vanderwill. Looks. Hoffman. Bad pass from Hoffman. Faulkner comes away with it. Travels. You betcha. Great position for defense by Vanderwill. Vanderwill. And that's a bad pass from Vanderwill. Tip from Groves, goes there all the way and gets the ball in the bucket. And that quick, they're back to a 5-point lead. Barlow fakes, turns. Dunlap, shot. Kayla Carlton can't get it. Johnson has it. Kicks it over to Faulkner, and she travels. And that's 3 travels in under about a minute and a half for Faulkner, and that's just from hard pressure out of the Dragons. But they have not converted since their first 2 quick buckets. Vanderbilt fakes, Dunlap wide open. Short, can't get to it. And Miller's gonna make a run, and Vanderbilt with the foul. Not a bad foul overall because that prevents the easy layup. Vanderbilt, I think it's her first of the evening. Faulkner has it. Groves, 3, and it's no good. And it's good. Sorry about that. I meant good. And the Dragons are down by 8. Barlow, little jumper, no good. Off of Miller, and it's going to be Dragons ball, and in comes Shepard. Most likely for, well, Kaylee Carlton. I thought Vanderbilt was struggling, breathing just a little bit. But she came in for Carlton. Tipped, Johnson with the steal. Van Knife and Morgan Dunlap's going to steal it back. It's our ball. Even though she was getting walked out of bounds. You see that, didn't you? That's a foul. I don't know how that's not her 3rd foul. Kick, and coach is going to tell Dunlap not try to force all the way down when there's not much pressure in the middle of the baseline. Shepard. Hoffman fakes to Dunlap. Dunlap up and misses. Just about gets the rebound, and she travels. Gives it in, Vanderwill, going to call a foul. Should be, let's see, number 32 maybe? Yeah, blue, 32, and that's her 3rd. Hostrauer. That says her third. Shepard gets it. Faulkner. No foul. Johnson with the big rebound. Faulkner kicks it down to Groves. Faulkner drives in. Barlow stops that charge immediately. Miller fakes, kicks it all the way out to Faulkner. Vanderwill. Groves, three, no good. Rebound, Hoffman. Comes down the court quickly, fakes. Barlow, what a feed from Hoffman, and Barlow with the bucket. And there's a great play out of Shepard and knocks it out of bounds. And there's a foul by Hoffman, picks up Faulkner, says sorry. Hoffman with the trip. Three fouls so far this half on the Dragons. Still one, and Hoffman for two. Faulkner, and it's off of Dunlap. And Faulkner likes to dribble. She's taking them on. Gets it in. Faulkner up top. Hoffman giving her fits. Groves for three, and it's air ball. Rebound, Shepard. Dragons down by 4. Dunlap fakes, kicks it back. Hoffman. Shepard. Vanderbilt gets in position, kicks it to her. Back over to Shepard. Hoffman. Van Dunlap fakes. Hoffman. Dunlap for three. And it's just off the mark. Rebound goes to Triton. And it's loose. And here comes Faulkner. Charge, you betcha. Dunlap was in position. And Faulkner with another foul. She was just waiting. And out comes Faulkner, in comes number 12. Should be, well, Jessica. Soriano. Jessica Soriano comes in for Faulkner. Hoffman for three, and it's just short, loose. And Triton comes away with it. Dragons down by 4. Miller comes across timeline. Tries a split, Hoffman shuts it off. Groves. Shepard's on her. Kicks it out, Soriano. Top of the key, kicks it over. Groves, and it's tipped. Groves ends up with it. And timeout by Coach Adams. And Dragons pressure puts them in the corner. Well, tell you what, it's been a busy, active third quarter. Lots of fouls, 5 between both teams already in this quarter. Probably a good 4 or 5 turnovers and a whole lot of points. So you like to see the movement of the ball from both squads. Lady Dragons looking much smoother and woke up a little bit. Kind of was in a lull and then went after it. All right, it's going to be Triton's ball. Should be down, buried in the corner, and the Dragons need to really trap them in. Minute 9 left in the third. Miller gets to it. Kicks it out. Soriano. Looks to go over to Groves. Soriano. They're looking to go to the long pass caddy corner into the paint. Soriano, way deep, goes in. Oh, Johnson's wide open, short, and puts it in. Well, that's not going to hurt the Trojans with Soriano finally waking up. She was only held to 1 point in the first half. She has 5 this half already. Hoffman, Soriano, Hoffman gives it over to Shepard. Shepard keeps possession. Vanderweel kicks it over, Barlow. Dunlap fakes, drives in, misses. Rebound Barlow and fouled, and she's shooting 2, and that's the third on Johnson. Well, I don't care what they say, it's her third foul. How? I'm baffled by the scorebook's thing saying she only had 1. Whitney Miller, length of the court, air ball. Dunlap has it. Long heave-ho again, and no good. We're going to go to a quick commercial.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, we're back. Beginning here, getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Dragons trailing 25-21. Obviously a high-scoring affair. Oh, boy. Good defensive battle. Tons of fast breaks each way. It's sometimes getting the bucket, and a lot of times they're not. Pressure has been so tough out of both squads. So, for the Lady Trojans, you got Yates, Faulkner, Haustrasser, Miller, and Johnson. For the Lady Dragons, we have Hoffman, Dunlap, Barlow, Shepard, and Vanderweel. And the Lady Dragons need to fire it up and get them going. Hoffman. Shepard for 3, and it's tipped. Loose. Barlow puts it in for 2. Dragons down by 2. Barlow with the last 4 points. Tons of pressure. Faulkner kicks it over to Miller. Faulkner kicks it back. Faulkner's got to get across timeline, and she does, just barely. Miller. Faulkner kicks it over. Yates. Goes. Faulkner. And it's just about stolen. Ooh, quick hands from Hoffman, causing havoc. Shepard tips it. Faulkner gets it back. Hoffman just about. Miller looks, Dunlap's on her. Kicks it over to Johnson, blocked by Barlow, and Vanderweel gets the ball. Maddie Vanderweel has it top of the key. Fakes, looks, gives it over to Dunlap. Hoffman gets it back. Dunlap. Here comes Shepard. Dunlap looks. Barlow, shot, short, misses. And rebound, Shepard. Kicks it all the way out. Dunlap has it, comes across. Up and misses, and no call. Here comes Miller. Hoffman's on her. Looks, has to pull it back to Faulkner. Tries to get to Johnson. Johnson loses it, and it's out of bounds. Going to be Dragons basketball. Another turnover. Dragons down by 2. 6 minutes left in the fourth, and here comes Morgan Dunlap. Edmonds is going to come back in. 3 fouls. Swathwood will also enter for the Dragons. Dunlap's going in the corner. Shepard gets it from Hoffman. Ball's loose, and it's going to be Triton Lady Trojans. And in comes Swathwood and Edmonds. Out goes Barlow and Shepard. Ball's over. Here comes Faulkner, driving all the way in. Miller looks, off her foot, gets it back over to Faulkner. Here comes defense. Kicks it over. Vyers is in for the Trojans. Faulkner kicks it over. Yates drives in, back to Faulkner, fakes. They can afford to run a little clock. They are up, but it's only by 2. Good defensive pressure by the Lady Dragons. Vanderweel, Miller, Faulkner. Having stress from Hoffman the entire time. Kicks it over. Fake shot blocked by Edmonds. Here comes Lady Dragons. She did not travel. Oh, that was a terrible call. It didn't look like she travels with me, but that's all right. The Dragons working the pressure. Faulkner travels, you betcha. Smuggles the ball and carries it in. Well, Indiana basketball at its finest. It's going to be a barn burner till the end. Yeah, low scoring affair, but defensive battle. Swathwood has it. Hoffman. Dunlap relaxes for 3, and it's just off the mark, but great Vanderweel gets a bad rebound. Here comes Hoffman for 3, and it's good. The Dragons take the lead. Hoffman with a huge 3. Faulkner. Hoffman shutting her down. Johnson's going to go back in for Triton. There it is. Number 3. Shoved her from the side. 43. What? 34? Number 4, Faulkner. Oh, number Faulkner. Okay, whatever. You guys are spazzes. It's her 4th. That's a great call for the Lady Dragons. 4 fouls on their main handler. Dunlap has it. Dragons up by 1. Swathwood looks. Takes it in the corner. Tries to kick it over to Edmonds, and then she fouls afterwards. Frustration from the sophomore. All right, here comes full court pressure. Shift, rotate, just about stolen. Just about stolen again. Kicks it over to Johnson. She travels, doesn't call it. Shots up, misses. Backing in, and Triton ends up with a quick shot and a short, and Edmonds comes away with it. And Vanderweel. It's going to be Dragons basketball. Vanderbilt getting a quick breather. Nope, Swarthwood. And she's putting Carlton in against Johnson. Johnson's got 3. Hostauer got 3. Faulkner has 4. Dragons up by 1. 3.5 left in the game. Dunlap cuts over, kicks it over. Hoffman fakes. Double dribble. Turnover. Pressure. Miller gets it. Turns her away. Hoffman has been impressive on the defense. Had the huge 3 a minute ago to help the Dragons take the lead, but her defense has been fantastic. And now Vanderbilt's all over Groves. And he has to call a quick timeout before a 5-second. It's going to be full. We're going to go a quick commercial break.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
And we're back. Full timeout from Coach Adam there at Lady Trojans. Going to settle his girls down. Trailing by 1 with 3:09 left in the game. Vyer's going to throw it in. Looks, kicks it right into Faulkner. You got to get Faulkner with her 5th, and that will help the Lady Dragons. She's the main dribbler for the team. Travels, no call. And their coach is jumping up and down because he knew it. Faulkner, shields, screen, and it's tipped by Hoffman. Said it all night. Hoffman's versus Yates now. Miller switches, kicks it over to Johnson, throws it back over to Miller. Miller, and they're going to get a blocking foul on Kaylee Carlton. Don't you say that that was a shot. She just tripped and threw the ball. Oh, and they said it was shooting. She just threw the ball when she fell. She wasn't actually going in to shoot. That's all right. Miller, quality free throw shooter, I'm sure. And puts it in. And it's a good one. 2 for 2. Barlow in. Kaylee Carlton out. And 32 Hostauer says, Johnson, you switch, you take Barlow. Turns, fakes, gives it back to Hoffman. Dunlap's open in the corner, comes back around. Here comes Hoffman around the other side. Tries the overhead pass, gets it back. It gets fouled, and she's shooting 3. She's shooting 3 from the line. All right, Hoffman getting 3 free throws. Number 34. Yates with her first. Puts it in. Hoffman. Hoffman with her second attempt. Smooth as silk. Big time free throws from Katie Hoffman, or Cagney Hoffman, sorry. Kelly's dancing in his seat, and 3 for 3. Dragons up by 2. It's been her defense all night, but she has come up huge on the scoring end in the fourth quarter. Vanderwill. Miller kicks it over. Hoffman. Here's a quick three from Yates, and it's, oh my word, the bank is open. And everybody's like, what is she doing? And she puts it in with the big three on the bank. Dragons down by 1. Vanderwill wide open. Little baseline jumper, and it's just off the mark. Rebound, Edmonds, missed. Ball's loose, and it's going to be Dragons basketball. Minute 43. Wow. The bank was very generous, and Yates has got a huge three for the Lady Trojans. Hoffman looks. Hoffman gets it in. Hoffman gets it to Van Barlow, and she misses, but she gets a fourth, and it should be the fourth on Johnson. It says it's only her second. I don't know where the scorekeeping went, but I know she had fouls in the first. I guess I'll have to revisit it. Maybe she didn't. Barlow. Bucket. Huge free throw out of Barlow. Sister Anna's here tonight watching. And another one, and it's smooth as silk, and the Dragons are absolutely fantastic from the free throw line and take the lead again with 1:42 left in the game. We're going to take a quick break.
There's been a lot of talk lately about net neutrality. At RTC, our customers receive the full and open internet and nothing less. We are not the gatekeeper, toll operator, or curator. A free and open internet has been the single biggest driver of innovation over the last generation, and we want that engine of innovation to live on in our customers. If you ever have a question about your internet service, give RTC a call. We are here for you.
Press here. Get bacon.
Receive bacon. All right, we're back. Good old-fashioned Hoosier basketball. Argos, the Lady Dragons versus the Lady Trojans. Dragons up with 1:42 left. Up 31-30. It's been a great game so far here at Phil Waybright Gymnasium. So, Dragons out. Been massive on the free throw line tonight. Fantastic. You can tell Coach Dewar has worked with this team on free throws. Barlow with the last two. Cagney Hoffman with 3 in a row before that. Fantastic. Morgan Dunlap is 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Miller has it. Kicks it back over. Back to Miller. And it's stolen. Oh, and they get it back. Here comes Miller. Now she goes to Faulkner. Minute 30. Dragons up by 1. Hostrauer looks at it, kicks it back over to Faulkner. Faulkner. Yates. Tries to go to Miller. Ball's loose. Minute 10. Faulkner. Yates. They're going to run some time off. Try to get it into Johnson or Miller. Get a towards the end of the game shot. And they're stolen by Dunlap, and she was fouled, but they let her go. And she makes the layup, and the Dragons are up by 3. 50 seconds left. And there's a timeout by Coach. And look at Dunlap. She got smacked and no foul. It's absolutely insane, but they let her play on as if it was soccer. Dunlap gets a huge basket. She bleeding? Okay. She got bloody nose where she got sacked. Well, that's what you call Indiana basketball at its best. Another great play from Dunlap, and she's had a great evening. And the Dragons are up 33-30 with 46.5 left in the fourth. And let's see what coach there for Triton. He's going to have to get a good plan for him. And they're going to have to get some ice for Dunlap or some cotton or something. They're going to go look at her to make sure she's okay. Vanderbilt went running in the locker room. I'm sure it's for something. As long as it's not on her, coming out her nose or coming down her shirt. So she's going to come in. They're going to stuff something in her nose. TP in her nose. And she's sticking it up there. Good luck getting that out later. .44 seconds left. Dragons got to have a great defensive stance here. Faulkner gets it. Looks for Miller. They're going to try 3 for a tie. Here it is. And it's good! Here comes Hoffman. Dragons got time. Hoffman, relax. Caddy corner, Dunlap, fakes. Goes up, and she's stuffed. Up again, and it's out. And Vanderbilt comes away with it. Timeout for the Dragons, 13.8 seconds left. Full timeout. And we're going to go to a quick break. All right.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, and we're back. Here we go, folks. 33-33, fourth period. Tie ball game here at Phil Waybright Gymnasium. Lady Dragons versus Lady Trojans. 13.8 seconds left in the game. Huge 3 to tie up the game from the Lady Trojans. Vanderbilt fakes, gives it over to Dunlap. 12. Could we have overtime here? Vanderbilt smashed by Johnson, out of bounds, going to be Dragons ball. 6.4 seconds left. One step and a dribble in, and there's a huge foul on her, but she gets a good block, and the Dragons have half the time. Timeout by Coach Dewar. Go to his bag of tricks. We'll be right back.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, and we're back. 6.4 seconds left. Dragons tied with the Lady Trojans. Vanderbilt bringing the ball in. Barlow. Vanderbilt gets it to her. Down to Edmonds and is stolen. Kick back. Miller. 2, 1. No good, and we're going to extra time. All right. Woo, 4-minute overtime. Here we go. Dragons and the Lady Dragons. The Lady Trojans tied at 33. Fourth, about 3 minutes left. Hoffman with a 3-pointer. Well, I don't know what to tell you. It's a crazy game so far. The Dragons had it in the bag, let Triton take an open 3, and she drains it. And basically that's what sent the Dragons into overtime. Well, the big story is the Dragons need to get Faulkner with her 5th foul. That's going to be the big thing. We got Crazy Joe Manikowski on camera. He's standing up, got his Dragons hat on. All right, so it's going to be a jump ball. Edmonds versus Johnson. Edmonds has 3 fouls. Johnson has 2. I guess I was off on my counting in the first half. I thought for sure she had some fouls in the first half, but I guess not. Barlow versus Johnson. I'm not sure what that was about. Here we go. Barlow smacks it out of bounds. Nope, Triton ball. The coach was talking to his player. He threw it in the air. She didn't even move, and Barlow didn't grab it, just swatted it. Unfortunately, well, Faulkner picks up a dribble. Yates, Faulkner, Yates. And throws it in, and somehow Miller comes away with it. Johnson, shot, and it's no good. Rebound Edmonds. Gives it over to Hoffman. Hoffman looks, tries to throw the overhead pass, and is stolen. Miller's going to go all the way. Can Vanderbilt draw the foul? Yates loses it, and it's thrown away. Johnson picks it up and throws it out. Swoo. Fast-paced, nerve-wracking basketball for the girls, and she travels. All right, Dunlap comes across the timeline. Vanderwill. Dunlap, shot, tipped, rebound, Edmonds. No foul. Kicks it out, here comes Faulkner. Kicks it down. Yates for 3, no good. Foul, no foul. Over the hands, over the back, no call. It's a jump ball, and it's going to be Dragons. And Dunlap's relaxing. 2 minutes, 53 seconds, still tied at 33. Comes across timeline, gives it to Vanderwill. Hoffman. Edmonds. Fakes and is stolen by Faulkner. Telegraph pass. Faulkner's going all the way. Hoffman. And it's rebounded. Hoffman. Kicks it over. Dunlap. 2.5. In overtime. Hoffman fakes. Dunlap with a little jumper. And it's no good. Vanderwill with the rebound. Put back. Vanderwill for 2. Boy, Faulkner doesn't get called for the travel. Miller gets it back to her. Rotates over. Yates. Faulkner. Yates. Switched her pivot foot. She does. There's the travel. She switched her pivot foot. Bigger than life. And he calls it. And Yates is coming out. And in goes Groves. Coach trying to settle her down. And I love it. Coach is explaining what she did. You picked up your foot. When you stepped forward, you switched it. Dragons up by 2. Minute 51. Hoffman. Vanderwill. Fakes. Hoffman. Edmonds. Crossover. Vanderwill. Here it comes. Good switch. Dunlap fakes. Little jumper. Dunlap just off the mark. Ball's loose, and it's Dragon basketball. Great work from the Lady Dragons. And Miller thought the Dragons touched it last, and it was Johnson, the big girl for Lady Trojans. Hoffman tipped over. Vanderbilt gets it. Kicks it out. Edmonds for two, and it's just short. No foul. Here comes Faulkner. Faulkner's got to dribble through three. Oh, she traveled. Oh, my word. He's pointing to her foot. She dragged her foot, and he's saying she stayed still. Everybody saw it, even their own fans. Dragons playing some tough defense. Groves. Faulkner fakes. Miller. 42 seconds. Faulkner. Groves. Faulkner gonna, oh, she travels, and the Dragons basketball. She took off, and it's gonna be Dragon basketball. And here comes timeout for Triton, and the Lady Dragons have it with 35.6 seconds left in the overtime period, leading 35-33. Full timeout.
There's been a lot of talk lately about net neutrality. At RTC, our customers receive the full and open internet and nothing less. We are not the gatekeeper, toll operator, or curator. A free and open internet has been the single biggest driver of innovation over the last generation, and we want that engine of innovation to live on in our customers. If you ever have a question about your internet service, give RTC a call. We are here for you.
And we're back. Writing down what we call a highlight. About a minute 30 left in overtime. Vanderbilt with the rebound, put back for the bucket. Puts the Dragons up by 2. Now the Dragons have the ball back in possession. 35-33 and 35 seconds left in overtime. So, it's a barn burner. We love it. The boys in the crowd over there for the pep block is going crazy. Pep band sounds outstanding for our new band teacher, Austin Mills. He's done a great job. So they're going to stack it. Dunlap, and it's thrown away. Faulkner. Dragons give that bad pass away. Kicks it low, out of bounds, and it's going to be Triton's ball. 29 seconds left. Triton's ball. 29 seconds left. Here we go. Faulkner taking it out. Timeout. Full timeout. We're going to take a break.
First Federal Savings Bank has provided mortgage loans for over 50 years.
We're now offering commercial loans to support our local businesses.
We offer business loans for real estate, equipment, lines of credit, and investments. We also offer Simply Free business checking for all your banking needs.
Contact Lindy Breeden, our business lending expert, to take the worry out of your business banking.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
All right, we're back. What a game so far. Dragons up 35-33 and 29 seconds left in OT. Triton has the ball under their own basket. Once again, we want to thank Do It Best Hardware here in Argos and CNS Outdoors Equipment, Richie and Amy Miller. Well, you wanted action-packed, you've got it. Right here at Phil Waybright Gymnasium and beautiful Argos Community Schools. Everyone that's tuned in has got more than just the game tonight. I tell you what, nobody's leaving. Pet block, tons of fans on both sides are standing up watching this one. So let's see what happens. 29 seconds left. Coach Dewar taking it to the end with his first home game under the realm of head coach for the Lady Dragons. Faulkner looks, kicks a caddy corner out. Miller throws it to Faulkner. Kicks it. Yates, quick three. No good. Rebound, Vanderweel, 17 seconds left. Get the ball to Dunlap. Here she goes, 1v1. And there's a foul on Miller. Dunlap's taking it to the line with 12 seconds flat. Second foul on Miller. And this is where it could pay off. She's been outstanding so far, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. These are the biggest of the night. And it's off. Ball's loose. Johnson has it, kicks it. 8, 7, 6, 5. Kicks it over in the corner. Loses it. Shots up. No good. And then Dragons take the win. Dragons take the win. And that's the game, folks. A little too late, and the Dragons come out on top 35-33 at the end of overtime here at Phil Waybright Gymnasium. Oh, my word. I don't know if I can handle a whole season of this, Phil. Oh, what a battle to the end. What a battle. What a battle. Fantastic. So, we're going to go to a commercial. I'm going to go down and get some stats, and I'm going to get Coach Dewar up here, talk about his first victory here as head coach. Oh, my word, what a game. All right.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production. This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
There's been a lot of talk lately about net neutrality. At RTC, our customers receive the full and open internet and nothing less. We are not the gatekeeper, toll operator, or curator. A free and open internet has been the single biggest driver of innovation over the last generation, and we want that engine of innovation to live on in our customers. If you ever have a question about your internet service, give RTC a call. We are here for you.
First Federal Savings Bank has provided mortgage loans for over 50 years.
We're now offering commercial loans to support our local businesses.
We offer business loans for real estate, equipment, lines of credit, and investments. We also offer simply free business checking for all your banking needs.
Contact Lindy Breeden, our business lending expert, to take the worry out of your business banking.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.